We're having another one of those cool windy days. Just gonna try to do some filming in between wind bursts. See how that goes. We did a lot of work in here, took a lot of stuff out of the rig to make it more manageable for us to use the facility or the trailer itself. I have a king-size mattress that came with the Montana when we first bought it. It's available if anybody needs it. Particular if you're down here at the LTVA, just contact me. Most of you know where to find me. You can hear the wind bumping up on top of the, going across the top of the rig. That's pretty exciting. But we also have, because if you notice in one of our other vlogs, that we have a refrigerator available. It's a dual. It runs on both electricity and propane. And that's also available probably for a reasonable price, because most people are trying to move away from them. They're trying to go with full electric. We totally understand that. But anyway, this is the inside of our rig, which I have another battery system outside, and I have a charge controller and inverter and all that in here. This is a smaller system, but we use that to charge up our bikes, and we use that to run our grill. So we have a Davy Crockett Rocky Mountain grill, and this thing is just fantastic. Try this because it's so that blasted windy, and the wind comes from the northwest. That just hits the side of the rig, and this side of the rig is the windiest part. So might have to do this a couple times because of the wind gusts. But what we did this weekend, we did several things. We actually have a cord in here that goes in. If you remember some of my earlier videos, I have a cord that goes inside the rig, and this rig, because it didn't have a generator, didn't have a transfer switch. So transfer switches are really important when you're we have a generator, you have shore power, and then we have a solar system. So it switches kind of between the three, which is really, really convenient. Otherwise, you're going to get in a lot of problems. But what we did was cut a hole inside here, and then we have a place where what we did here was we put a hole in the side of it where you can pull the cable out through it, and this little tiny hole, or little cover right here, where you can put the actual wire goes through. So that's pretty cool. And then I wanted to show you around here what Pati did this weekend when I was working on that. Even though she helped me with this, is if you remember some of our earlier vlogs, and that's right there's where the wind just comes the heaviest. But anyway, can you tell the difference between here and here and here? We really matched this color up very well, and it had a big old gouge. And I'm going to come around here, and the wind's going to gust around this corner because it's the high point where it comes around. But you can see the gouge is pretty much gone. We were able to smooth that out, make it look really nice, and that's mostly Pati work. So that's pretty cool. And then we had an old table and chairs that we got to take out of here. Probably take that down to the Christian Center and sell it to them. And that's our camp. The only thing that we had is Pati and I went on a ride. Pati and I went on a ride, and she hit a bump really hard and blew out her tire. So the tube needs to be replaced, and we have a couple coming from electric bikes and paintings to us. Hopefully we'll get them in the next few days, and then this weekend sometime we can fix that. Okay guys, we're going to go take a little drive around. This is part 2 of where you can camp, glamp at the LTVA. Imperial Dam, Senator's Wash. And there's several places where you can park around here that are BLM, long-term visitors areas. And we're going to take you in the truck. We're going to drive around and have a look at some of them. Oh, okay guys, there we are. Just took you for a ride around pretty much everywhere except for maybe a few places. There are some very dense areas up on the what I call the flat up here on the top, Music Row, the Florida flats, stuff like that that's around me where there's just a lot of rigs. This has been a particularly busy year, which is good, we think. Plenty of room. Still, I probably could take what we have here, which is thousands and thousands of campers and campsites, and double it. Might be spread out over more area, but it's pretty cool. Also, they added 4 more dumpsters. They used to have just 8. They now have 12 up by the LTVA main permit office, and a couple more spread out through a couple of areas. The hill that I took you up on top of, they added 1 there, and then there's another one down by the creek area, which, by the way, does look like much, and there's not a lot of room there, but it kind of goes up a canyon that I didn't drive my truck into, but some smaller rigs, probably a couple of bigger rigs too, do fit up in there. So you got to tell us what you think. Take a couple of minutes, make some comments down in the comments section. Give us a thumbs up if you find value in this, and if you're specifically looking for some information, don't hesitate. Put it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer it. And thanks for watching. By the way, they call us Riders in the Storm, or we call ourselves Riders in the Storm because we are writers and we do like to write screenplays. So that's how we started, but we found that people really like our travel videos and vlogs a lot more. So there we are. That's what we have. Now, we could have and could change our name. I like Big Rig Friendly because we are Big Rig Friendly channel, but we're deep into Riders in the Storm, so I guess that's what we will remain. What do you think? Don't hesitate. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a comments down in the section below, or the comments below, and let us know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next vlog.